Hi, this is Chris. This is going to be an eclectic video today. First, I'm going to show you some things I purchased on Etsy. Then the second thing I'm going to do is try to decide what my next project will be. And then the third thing I'm going to do is review my little Arctic Air, which is sitting right here, the world's smallest swamp cooler. So first, I ordered from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop on Etsy several golden books on the theme of bunnies. Aren't these cute? I'd like to make some garden journals. I've made and used a couple of them. This is the first one I made. So this lasted me for 2 years, and I used graph paper to lay out, although it's not to scale, one of my flower beds. And then I just write down products I might be interested in adding to the garden, and I do a little journaling about my garden. Cut out articles from the newspaper that have interesting information about my local area. And then a wish list, plants that I would like to grow. And so that was for 2 years that I did that one. And then the next one I made was from a kit. I purchased the kit from Diane at Pretty Pink Cottage, and it included this children's book and this fabric and a lot of pieces of ephemera and magazine pages and all kinds of bits and pieces of things, scrapbooking paper. And so I took the pages out, and then I inserted my own pages between the pages of the story, so you can still completely read the story in order all the way through the book. And there were 2 signatures in the original book, so there are 2 signatures in this book, and one will be for this year, and that's the green tabs, and then one will be for next year, and that's the brown tabs. I've had requests to make some more garden journals, and I thought a bunny would make a cute garden journal. And so that is one of my projects on my list. And this one, Home for Bunny. And original copyright was 1956. This one edition is 1961. Really cute illustrations. And this one is Rabbit and His Friends. And this one is 1982. All kinds of little animals. Building themselves an aquarium and all kinds of stuff. There's a cute little advertisement at the back. I guess they're making themselves a little circus or a little exhibit. I haven't read them yet. I just got them. The Bunny Book. This one is 1955. And the fourth one is Forest Hotel, A Counting Story. This one's 1972. So this has a lot of outdoor garden type pictures and lots of different kinds of animals. And here's something I haven't seen in a golden book before, an advertisement to get hardcover copies. And then Emily was so sweet, she included as a thank you this Mother Goose book, illustrated by Eloise Wilkins, one of my favorite illustrators. 1961. Isn't that sweet? It has all kinds of the Mother Goose rhymes in it. Cute little illustrations. And then also from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop, I ordered this tablet of ledger paper. And I thought that was really nice. And these are really good in garden journals because you can use them for all kinds of things. You can use them to plan your expenses for things that you want to buy. You can keep track of what you've already spent. You can use it for journaling. You can use it for all kinds of things. The back is blank, so you can journal on the back. And there's a lot of papers in here. It looks like it's never been used. It says 50 sheets, so if it hasn't been used, then there's 50 sheets in there. And then she was so sweet, she sent me as a thank you gift some more journaling paper. So this is slightly different. There's 10 sheets of this. So this is slightly different. It's nicely yellowed around the edges. Here's a little golden book I got many years ago. I've always had cats and I've always loved cats, and I just picked this up at a little rummage sale, and I thought it was really cute. So I'm thinking of doing a cat journal with pictures of the cats I've had through the years. And I mean through the years, a long time ago. Here's an old album. It's got some old pictures in it. My little kitties. So I thought I would like to pick out my favorite ones and make a little journal just of the special kittens. Some of these are my friends' cats too. I was learning photography, and so I tried taking some pictures. Oh, this was my my cousin's cat. She had one blue eye and one gold eye. So I have a little golden book. I thought that I could make a journal just of my cats with that. So that's my decision. I have to decide. Am I going to make some garden journals? These would be for sale because the garden journal that I have is still good until the end of next year. Or should I make a kitten journal? Put down in the comments what you think I should make. Maybe that'll help me decide. So that's those. And I've collected a lot of bits and pieces and ephemera and cat-related books and illustrations and things like that. So next I thought I would review my Arctic Air. You see this advertised in so many places. I'll get the brochure because I don't want to tip it. It has water in it. This is what it looks like. And I found mine at Rite Aid. And so I've been using it for a couple of days. And I really like it. I like it. It has, right here, it has a tray. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get out. Kind of pull it straight out. There it comes. This is the filter. I've had it in the freezer. They suggest that you can put it in the freezer. You soak it with water. You can put it in the freezer or just soak it with water. We have to soak it with water first and then put it in the freezer. But you don't have to put it in the freezer. And that fits in there. And then this is the lid, and you put water in here. You can also put ice cubes in here, and the water drips down through the filter, and then the fan pushes the cooler air through. So, like I said, the world's smallest swamp cooler. You won't cool off an entire room with something like this, and my room is 24 by 12. But this one is real good if you're working at your craft table and it's hot. For instance, it's about 83 in my room now, and it's about 95 outside. And it's going to get hotter because I've got windows on the west side. But this will blow some cool air on you while you're working. So I was working yesterday on my computer and I put it on the bookcase behind me on the shelf, and I had it blowing sort of like side of my back, and it felt really good. And it also blew over the keyboard where my hands were working. And it felt really nice, and it just took the edge off the heat. Now because it's blowing through the water, which evaporates, which makes it cool. So I would say it lasted a good hour. That was nice. And then I was wondering if maybe you could buy a separate filter, and then you could keep one in the freezer, and when one runs out you can just swap it out. So here are the instructions. It shows how to do it. You can even put it in the dishwasher if you want to make sure it's clean. And then the controls are on the top. There's a 3-speed fan, and there's a light that you can turn on, and this part here will glow, and there's 3 or 4 colors that you can make that glow. So I'll turn it on, and we'll go from high to medium to low. I'm going to turn this around so that maybe we have a little more light. It has a really long cord. I'll unplug it. You can see it has a long cord here, which plugs into the back, and it has a transformer here, so it's not taking very much energy. And we'll turn it on. So that's high. And medium. And low. It feels so good. And then I know you can't see the lights. Let's see. Maybe you can see it if I take the lid off. There you can see the light. You can change the color of the lights. So this isn't any kind of a paid review. I was interested in this, and I went down to Rite Aid for something else, and I saw it there, and I picked it up, and I thought this was great for crafters because you can set it close to your table and cool yourself off. If you don't have air conditioning, this will help you out. So I'll put a link below if you want to look more into it and find out more about it. It can be ordered in lots of places, I'm sure. Go down to your local drugstore where they carry as seen on TV products, and you'll probably find one there. So I'm actually going to be working on my computer today and catch up on some things, and I'm going to set this up over by my computer and keep myself cool. Thanks for watching, and have a great day crafting. If you live in a hot climate, keep cool. Bye-bye.